Hello everyone and welcome to Diablo 2 Resurrected with 100 egg monster density and a bunch of other mods that are listed in the description of the video. So we are Bows R Us V2. We managed to get to Act 2 last time, and unfortunately we have a crash happening in Catacombs, which is a little frustrating, but it's fine. In case in point, we still have all the stuff from last time. Yes. But we're also still trying to get tier runes. We have not had much luck there. Guess we'll hold on to it for the moment. I need to get rid of a lot of these shards, but that's fine. All right, let's go to the Black Marsh. So we're doing pretty well, all things considered. We've made it further than version 1. Okay, hi, everyone. Which, I'm in untimely death doing, actually these runs right here. Trying to do Countess runs to get tier runes. The worst part is I had found one. But I figure it's time for us to continue and move on to Act 2 after I do a Countess and hopefully Andariel run. We'll see if we actually get to her or not. I should probably take that for my mercenary. So I do think I want to use a prayer merc just to be safe, but maybe I don't need it this time. Maybe Holy Freeze would eventually be better. Added to inventory. 14 calories, 1 to 2 bites. No, we don't eat the chickie. No chickie eating. I gotta ask, did he nose boop it? Yeah, he did. It's what he does. The good news is the chicks don't seem to care about Iz at all. They're like, big terrifying creature? Yeah, okay, whatever. It's here. Oh, I'm not gonna get any potions in here. Crap. Well, good thing I have a small stockpile. I just realized that. Because I disabled level 2 potions, so I only get level 3s. Whoops. That's fine. That explains why I'm not seeing any, huh? I guess we just have to magic arrow things, right? That's all. And the same thing I'll say every time. Please don't be good. It's got the effect I want, the 1 to man after each kill, but it's not good enough. 6 to 12, 3 to 12. 1 to man after each kill is crucial for me, but at least for now. Not any good. Yeah, right now we have no mana leech, only the 1 to mana after each kill, so that's the only way we get mana back right now. Not the most ideal of things, but we work with it. And we only have it on one place, on one item. And that's a ring. 15 stats remaining. We're just going to kind of hold on to that for the moment. Just to be safe. Because right now I haven't put many points in anything except Vitality, and a absolute bare minimum necessary for a bow. Yeah, is in all of his infinite curiosity and glory, nose booped the chicken, the little tiny chick, and it did not care. He even licked it, which a little gross. Chicken got a little drooly, but it happens. Another ring. Just do it that way. Take all of you out with a couple of multi-shots. What level are we? 23. One level away from Immolation Arrow, which I'm curious how well that will do. I'm going to put a point into it. I have 5 remaining. Wow, okay. Double F, huh? Very well. Do we have room for the Barter Shay? We do.
Hello.
3 to 18. 1 to 32, but slow. I think I'll take the fast attack speed. All right, let's actually do this with Akara. Akara. The NSX. Nope. Like, those are... They're good charms, but just not what I need right now. Or not what I need anymore, I should say. Alright, let's see if we have a crash. Hopefully we don't, because I would like to farm Andariel a tiny bit. Be nice, but we just have a bad spawn happening in this map. Causes it to crash. Right, we should get potions now. Or maybe it's only level... No, it should be level 2. Not only level 3. But it will be notably less potions, so... If I had a teleport staff, I could probably work around the spawn if I knew where it was happening, but I tend not to ever remember because it happens just instantaneously. I'm like, my brain doesn't process where it was, you know? Yeah, we know. Maybe it's only the next floor. Levels 3 and 4. That's fine. Okay, get rid of the shaman. Alright, let's see. I can go down this way. Oh, look at that. Door of Nightmares. Yeah, we're gonna potion that. And then just clear the room. Let's do this the smart way. Yeah, I took one of the chickies outside. The one that I think is a rooster. I'm not 100% on that one. But it looks different than the other two. So it's either the only rooster or the only hen. Don't know which. But it's very sweet. It's the sweetest of the three. So, there's that. That's a lot of enemies right there. Multiple shots. No, that's not my problem. Another ring, a charm. I don't have magic arrow as high of a level as I did with the first one, so it does actually cost me some mana to use. I'd gotten the other one down to like 0.2 mana per shot, which was really nice, but yeah. It just takes so long to get anywhere, to do anything. I could really benefit from a couple of tier rooms. Or mana leech. Because I forgot to enable gems again. Only flawless jump. Jump, drop. Yeah, only flawless ones jump for ya. Words. Hopefully we start getting potion drops soon. These little hallways are terrible. Ow. Okay, that fire hurts. Let's not stand in that ever again. There, we took a little bit of damage, but should be fine once we, yeah, like clear something like this out. Maybe? No? Okay, maybe I was wrong. That. Terrible. Not bad, but not quite what I need. very minimal additional damage. Like, yes, it would help, but I don't think it will help enough to warrant utilizing it. Okay, so I need to go around this way. This also is not a good layout for Andariel runs. That works. Just do that way. Alright, we're starting to get HP 3s now. Which means we can get the mana potions. We just need something to drop them. Not a fan of what's going on up there. Alright, let's get rid of Bane Vex, because he's undead and extra fast and extra annoying. I'm sure you do. We might as well utilize the rejuves. No reason not to. Ow. Instead of just leaving them on the ground, you know. Do you think that there's a slight remote possibility that she may or may not need mana? Oh, hello. And the rejuves also have a nice little benefit of healing me too, which is never a bad thing. Oh, well, that could be good. Let's take care of them, because they are potentially super dangerous. Never can have too many potions. Never know when you're going to need them, right? Or when you forget that you disabled potions of a certain amount and then you run out of mana. Minor detail. Yeah, that was totally the right direction to do that. Oh, it actually wasn't as bad as I expected it to be. Or enchanted. Yes, because that blessed aim is going to help you so much. Don't worry. Alright, we're almost there. Then we can clear out level 4, and then we'll go to Act 2. That's not really much of a threat. This is. Okay, get rid of all of you jerks over there. Alright, I think we're decently safe. Get rid of him. Door, and yep, that's what I expected, and there went my helmet. That's fine. Not really an issue. Hunter's bow, that could be potentially good. Hit rune, not the rune we need, believe it or not. Should be hitting her. Let's take him out. I'm pretty sure I saw a couple of mana potions over here, and I did indeed. Oh. And there's Andariel. honestly a bit better than I expected. Volge and a spear. Of course you are, of course you are.
Impossible.
Let's take a look at this. It is not good, thankfully. Alright, let's get out of here.
Good evening.
Let's repair my stuff. How am I doing on arrows? Looks like we're doing fine.
There.
This is 5% life stolen per hit, 3 to 12, 2 to 9. Much life 4. Yep, you are better. Damn, clench life 5. Oh, this would be better than that, but. We'll hold on to it for a second. Let's go to Act 2 and grab a mercenary. Not that any of your gear isn't all that good, except for the death sands.
I bet you.
We don't really need the additional defense. Yeah, we'll just do prayer. Goals are. That's better. Let's see. Slow 7 to 31. Well, that's gross.
That to good use.
Fast 3 to 20. Yeah, that's better.
I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good use.
You think he'll put that to good use?
I'll put that to good use.
Here, you can have that.
I'll put that to good use.
Alright, now let's go get a skill point that we aren't using at the moment because if I put any more points into things, I will have an issue when it comes to mana. So, I mean, I already have issues for mana. Let's not make it worse. 10 and I only have 91 MP. Yeah. No, you don't get better than that for level 2. Yeah, boy. That's a lot of arrows going his way. Taking some damage.
Thanks.
Let's just heal him. Take all of you jerks out real quick. It just seems like multi-shot wasn't keeping up with what I needed there. Grab the gloves. Damn it, Golzar, you weren't supposed to die. We thought you knew how to love. That you knew how to survive. 4 life, 2 strength. Yeah, that's not really any good. Alright, let's grab Golzar. What level is he?
Who goes there?
He's level 22. He should be fine.
I'll put that to good use.
He's got much higher resistances than I do. To be fair, it is a lot flying at his face. Just let him tank all the arrows for me. Every arrow he takes is one less to my face. So, yeah, we should let him do that. He's pretty good at it. Hey, we found the waypoint. That's unusual. Ask me if I'm surprised. Of course you need mana, why wouldn't you? Once we get to the beetles, we'll hit level 24 pretty quickly. just clear the room this way. Nothing inside over there. I found a jewel. I guess we can grab that. We don't necessarily need that. Now that's the shrine we need. Give me more mana! And mana potions. I need like a 30 to mana large great charm or something. What's the max I could roll? Like 60 maybe? Whoever it is, I need that. Should be good with that. God. Yeah, the maggot lair is not going to be fun, is it? Oh, that doesn't do a whole lot of damage to you, does it?
I need mana.
Yeah, that checks out. I regret going into that. Okay. You should keep walking forward, buddy. You know you want to. It would help a lot. Especially if you took out all that. Sand Raider. So many archers. So much danger. Oh, I'm poisoned. I don't want to be poisoned. I know I hit the right button because I didn't hear. I need mana. Over and over again. Extra fast means extra danger. Man, imagine if every arrow exploded. Like, how amazing that would be. Or if, like, every arrow had splash damage somehow. I mean, I know how to do it. I don't know. I think maybe that only works with melee attacks, not with range attacks. No, I lied. I don't know how to make it happen. However, you could modify the game so that way all arrows explode properly. And that would work. I'm not going to, but it'd be neat. I meant to hit 3 before grabbing that. Alright. Found Source level 3. Oh! Start using some potions up. Is that just gold that was on the ground? Guess so. Just need to find Radament now. Alright, you guys just start dropping all the charms, huh? Fine with this. Just go ahead and use the potion as we fire down the hallway. A lot of things are dying as we do that. Kind of helps. But then we have that. Like, you can tell when things start to die from all my arrows. It's just, in the meantime, it's terrible.
need mana.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. See, exploding arrow still has its purposes.
I need mana.
Yeah, it just takes so long to traverse anything with this character because there's no like quick way to get through everything. Like with the druid, you just have 1 mana after each kill. You just drop a fissure, and it's good. It's done. It doesn't care. You can drop it in front of you and just walk through the path that it creates. And you can drop enough of them. It costs so little because it does multiple hits. It's just the way to go. Tear rune. Life just got better. We get so much more mana back now per kill. It makes such a difference. Look at that. Especially things start dying from like poison and everything. Tear runes are some of the best runes in the game, man. I will take that, thank you. There's not a lot of champions down here, though. Surprisingly. Or maybe I'm just killing them before they kill me. Either one. Just fire off a couple of magic arrows when we get low and all goes well. Yeah. That's just one tier, let alone if I had, the 2 or 3 I typically try to go for. Like, now we could probably upgrade multi-shots. Okay, my eyes are a little dry. God. Doesn't have that air blowing directly onto me from my little mini fans in front of me, but shoulders actually getting like upset from sitting here because keyboard and mouse takes like more shoulder effort. Oddly enough, it's weird, but it does, and I definitely feel it, especially after the last couple of days of playing. So you gotta have pretty good support going on. There we are. Okay, now let's grab this. How much mana is that? 6? So yeah, you just drop a couple of these and you just get a ton of fire damage building up. So it gets 500% fire damage per level. So if I do this, yeah, that's quite a bit. 4% fire damage. Like, yeah, don't put points into exploding arrow. Only put into fire arrow is what they're trying to say. Okay, where the hell is Radament? Like, it works well, but it's kind of dumb. They did something kind of similar with Freezing Arrow. It would probably work really well, let's be honest. Also lights everything up around you. Yeah, nice little benefit. Now, if the fire lasted even longer, could you imagine? Yeah, so that's probably what I'll use to kill bosses. But I don't think it's well used just for, like, general mobs, though. So I kind of feel like multi-shot still clears it out better. Now for Radament, come over here, drop a couple of these, and he should melt. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's how that's supposed to go. Okay.
Atma has been
So I can put... mana cost goes up 11, 12. Ugh, so expensive. Okay.
They say that the taste of
14 now. Ugh. Can't identify everything for me, bud. Thanks.
I know.
Definitely not that. I can get rid of that one. I probably need to get rid of all these potions. It's sad that I need that 11 in mana charm, like badly. Yeah, 93 mana. Get a couple of shots off. Okay, one thing, you get a lot more experience out here. Look at that. Belt. Just from those. Yeah. In fact, I can actually see the experience bar move helps. Hopefully we find another tier rune soon. I have 8 socketed. No. I kind of like the belt I have more so. It's okay, I didn't say like grab the belt or anything. We'll just kind of follow the wall along this way. Just blast the field here. There we go. Yeah, if I could somehow get mana leech as well, we'd probably be set too, but just gotta find something that has it. Yeah, lightning res is doing okay. And then things slowly die. That's right, walk over here and just burn. I should probably pick up arrows. Would not be a bad idea to do so. Nope, we got cursed. Oh, he's having a bad time over there. Let's help him out. Longbow, we will take that because we could get a double up life ammo each, which would be wonderful. We did not though. 4 to 10. It is better in a way. Oh, another longbow. Damn. Okay. Chain boots. What do we get? There's a faster hit recovery. 22. Yeah, that's fine. Level 1 magic arrow. No, don't need that. Move everything over here. That was weird. Just saw him just kind of floating up over there. So when I need arrows, they're just not dropping any. That's not good. I forgot to look for the unlimited arrows mod. You know, not have to worry about that. I kind of want to go player student, try and get some more drops and hope for, you know, more runes, but I don't know. I'm scared that that will be too much because, like, I really am not doing a whole lot of damage. You figure it takes multiple hits for me to even to kill anything.
Not enough mana.
Nephrine, not the rune we need. Ideally, at least one more tier. Take all of them out. I can also just fire magic arrows out into the abyss and things will die. Like that. I just assume there are enemies out there, and yep. It's a pretty safe bet with high monster density that there's going to be enemies out wherever you aim your bow. There it is. I heard a belt drop, you know. A rare belt could be pretty useful. But you know what would be really useful? Some Gorefoot boots. Because I think those have 2% mana leech. I could check, I have some in my stash, but I didn't find them, so we're not using them. Didn't find them on this character, that is. It's just a very slow walk. Welcome to the dry hills. Just kind of spam the area. If I could just relentlessly spam multi-shot, like a multi-arrow, would not be an issue. Everything would be dead. But we can't. So.
Not enough mana.
Gotta wait for things to die. Get our mana back. Come on. Mow you guys down. Yeah, I think he's fine. That's not what to do. Nope. Eh. Nope. Eh. Sure, we'll hold on to that. There's a lot of items on the ground that we don't need. Did you know that we don't have enough mana? Here, we'll just drop a potion and do that. It's really nice when we disable all potions and just go to full rejuves, but that's not until Act 5 of Nightmare. Or a modeled heal ring would be super awesome. Again, something I have in my stash. Nope, that's not what we needed. Yep, I realized I was hitting the Windows key instead of Alt. Alright, find the stairs. If we could just kite a bunch of them together, that'd be awesome. Wow, looks like I could hit them, but no such luck. Like, putting myself into a corner is comically one of the best things I can do for multi-shot, or even incinerating arrow, immolation arrow, whatever it's called. Because then I can just create a pool of fire in front of me that nothing can really get past. Works out well. Hey, we found a waypoint. That's unusual. I don't find many of those in Act 2. But we do need to find, depending on where the maggot lair is, either the well, never mind, we found Far Oasis waypoint. So glad those were spaced so far apart. We're about to hit level 25. Definitely don't want anything ghostly hitting me. I don't need the cold. The cold does indeed bother me. I think that's a good use of that. We need all of you to go away. You're getting a little annoying over there. So yeah, tomorrow we there's a very, very low chance of having a stream, but we will have at least 1 or 2 uploads happening for Saturday. I do need to figure out how I'm going to do that. Maybe after this stream, I'll go to my parents' house and start the uploads. But no, wait, I want... Yeah, no, we'll see. Because my internet just cannot handle uploading these videos. Like, the stream yesterday was over 100 gigabytes, so can't quite just upload that with 5 megabit per second internet. So I go over to my parents' house where they have gigabit, and it goes fairly quickly, as you would expect. But maybe I just need to make a special trip after this stream and do that, get all that uploading. Maggot lair yet. Ring. It usually takes a couple hours. I go over, upload everything from the whole week, and then I have it just, you know, go out throughout the week. For a while, I was trying to have videos come out on, like that I was uploading from my house here. It wasn't working well. It was not working well at all. Like, I would start the upload at like 6 p.m. I'd wake up at 8 a.m. to start streaming, and it was still uploading. So I was like, well, that's not going to work. So I bought a second charger for the streaming laptop. I plug it in over there, hook an Ethernet cable to it, and just let it do its thing. Thankfully, they have unlimited data. Small shrine, we'll grab that in a second. Second tier rune. 4 mana after each kill. Glorious. Yep, that's better.
I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good use.
There we go. So now we have a little bit more mana, and as things die, we get a lot back. And thankfully, we can kill things decently quickly. Yeah, so I think we're up to 5 mana per kill. All right, we find the Lost City. Okay, there's the Lost City, so let's kill all that. No maggot lair yet. And now it's dark. It's a lot of light focused in one little area. Still would be better if we had mana leech as well, but oh, there it is. All right. This is gonna suck. Fire a few of those in there. No reason not to use these. Alright. Takes a lot to clear out even a small room like that, though. Magic Arrow tends to work a little bit better in here because of the pierce that it has currently, but imagine if Immolation Arrow also had pierce and it just like pierced everything and created fire burns along the way. Like, that'd be kind of broken by a lot. Even more broken than it already is. I guess once I hit level 30, I could see how that works. Because I assume Immolation Arrow only creates its fire whenever it lands. Not when it's piercing. I could be wrong. I honestly don't know. So I, like most, have really never used it. That's 69. Very nice lightning resistance coming in clutch. For sure. Death. Yeah, that's about what I expected when I opened the door. there. No. Oh, I did not see him there at all. Can't see much in here. All part of it, I guess.
Not enough mana.
Don't worry, shoot a couple magic arrows, you'll have plenty. Really like to find level 2 at some point, and then 3, and then GTFO. All the dodging sounds. And we'll still keep grabbing them. There's level 2, perfect. Imagine how gross it would be in here. Like, you know it can't smell good in there. A lair from maggots? Nah, that's gotta smell like rotting flesh. Like, you gotta have a strong stomach for this place. That's kinda nice. It lights up the path for me. Yeet some arrows down there. 293. Should probably pick up the next couple that I find to replenish my stock. Yeah, like honestly, magic arrow just is better in here. Which is surprising. Like I can use immolation arrow to like clog the walls, but otherwise, magic arrow for straight line and then multi-shot to clear rooms. Works really well. You just yeet it down there. Everything dies. Oh, we hit something. Open the door. Yeah, that's what I thought. Why wouldn't there be things on the other side of it? We also get the healing from the prayer mercs. That helps out a ton for the little bits of damage that we take from all the beetles. No, that's not it, but let's do this a bit and then go in there, clear out anything that's left. AKA all of the beetles that are left. So many beetles. Let's stretch the wrist out. So, I'm kind of dumb, which is going to construct no one based off of what I'm doing right now. But for my house, I built some just very basic back steps, back door steps. I built it out of just regular 2x6. It's not out of pressure treated, so of course it's turned right out, which is fine. I built it out of what I just had laying around, knowing full well, hey, it's going to rot out. And it started to. It's like, all right, cool. I'm going to go ahead and start working on that. And then when I started working on it, I was like, yeah, I really don't want to be working on this right now. So I took the top step off. You can see where this is going. And that was it. So I left the other 3. I just made a note to myself like, hey, top step is gone. Just don't step there. This morning I wake up, go outside. And I guess you forgot that there wasn't a top step there. Yep, kinda hurt a lot. It was fine. I managed to catch myself in a way that didn't like break anything or hurt anything too badly, but it definitely felt in my toe. My toe caught like the edge when I stepped down. There was not a step there. Yep. Even made the note. And I still did it. So now there are no steps there at all. There's a couple of cinder blocks I need to finish laying them out, and I'll glue them together at some point. I just have to finish prepping the ground, tamp it down, get it, you know, flat and smooth, so that way it's actually, like, doable, feasible. I always hate prepping ground for any sort of stone to go down. Because you have to get it pretty much perfect. I'm glad that my pain brings you joy.
Thus,
Good evening.
Good evening. One summoning skills? It's not me. Alright, well, we know where the Lost City is, so we can go there. Yeah, see, like, I've got a bunch of stuff that'd be really nice to use, like some of these. I haven't kept any of the captains. That's odd. Oh, that's not what I tried to type. Yeah, like, could have just used that instead of doing all the runs, but then we wouldn't have died, so... Yeah, like, that'd be really nice to use, probably. 30% deadly strike, yeah. Which while would be nice, fires magic arrows. We're not going to use it though. We have a blast bark, 1 to Amazon skills, 2 to exploding arrow, would be kind of nice. Gorefoot, yep, would be really nice to use. We're not going to. Or any of the Treads of Cthon, or any of this, you know. A Ravenclaw, fires explosive arrows or bolts, yeah. Just straight up fires them, no big deal. Anyway. If I die again, that's what we'll do. We'll then use items from my stash. How about that? I think that's fair. Don't know if y'all do, but I do. And that's what matters. We give it the old college try, you know, from the ground up the first couple times. After that, no. Some point this weekend. All right. I may get roped into a little video for a brand. That's fine, we can do that. There we go. Turn that way. I should probably lower my chair ever so slightly, but it's fine. Alright, now we just need to find the Valley of the Snakes. You know, that lovely place. I definitely did not hit alt. Pretty sure I said a moment ago, like, oh, I should find arrows, and then I completely forgot to look for arrows. That sounds about like what I would do. Wow. Okay, that's nice. You don't typically get a Valley of Snakes that quickly. Now, do we get a quick level 2? Probably not. Typically speaking, there's not a lot of snakes that spawn, which is kind of nice, because they kind of suck to fight. Usually rooms like that are the exception. Even still, not a whole lot here. Yeah. which makes it very hard for me to get my mana back. There we go. That's more what I'm used to seeing. Ow. Ah, they're champions. Of course they are. Yeah, Gilzor looks to be fine. He'll survive. We've taught him well. No, we have not. We've done nothing for this poor dude. We just kind of send him out there and be like, yo, dog, hope it works. So long, thanks for all the fish. Alright, well, that way was a bust. What about this way? Yep. No, that was not the way to go. It was not the way. You know, there's like a surprisingly low monster density in here unless you get a large room. Huh. I couldn't really, comically enough, I couldn't really tell what the density was like with the Bowadin because things just died before I ever saw them half the time. That is not the case right now. Unless I just happen to get lucky with where I fire my multi-shot. Which once it's maxed out, you know, would be pretty good. That's assuming we ever get there. Before we die. Flame bang! That... I regret saying that out loud now. Thank you. I appreciate that, Diablo 2. 7 to 31. Yep, that's just better in every way, minus the speed, but I think it'll be okay. Phew. Alright, what do we have over here? Anything good? Snakes! Who'd have thunk it? Man, that's what I've always wanted. Snake! It's a snake! Oh. Oh god. Badger, 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 badger. Mushroom, mushroom. Leave it to you. I shot one in the face for you. You get the rest, right? Hey, that's not, damn it! Hey, guess like what one enemy in the game has magic resistance? Those guys. Magic arrow is not my friend against them. Yeah, I really don't want to deal with anything while I have amp damage on me. Actually, that's the first time I've really seen my health bar move in a while. I'm not a fan. Because usually when it moves, it's not like a slow and progressive thing. It's usually, yep, you're dead. And it's kind of rude. How did I miss, like, everything in the room with that? Really? There we go. That's what we want. A deal picked just for you, and it's... I have no idea what that is. Thank you, Amazon. Well, we full cleared the Claw Viper Temple. Great. That's what I've always wanted to do. Where is he? There's Fangskin. Hey, buddy. Right, let's get rid of all of them, and then we're just going to shoot a couple of these over here at you guys. Until you die.
Let there be light.
Oh, there's light. Don't you worry, baby. I think we're doing decently well. Drogden, come here. Come hither, my friend. I've heard. I'm sure you have. Yeah, there's really, like, skill-wise, we're doing fine. The only thing that we don't have is Valkyrie, and I don't know if I'll actually grab it. Maybe once I max some things out. Like, oh yeah, we have points that we could waste. Maybe. I don't know. Like, I know it can definitely come in clutch at times, but just having another body around for the enemies to target. I don't like you guys. And your cold damage. Ugh. Okay, that was a weird way for that interaction to happen, but it's fine. Yep, I want nothing to do with pretty much anything here. Wrong way. Especially since those guys just fire magic arrows and it kind of hurts, usually. There's just so many things for my arrows to hit that are not enemies. You know, walls, pillars, all the fun stuff. Kinda sucks trying to kill things in here. Yada he. Oh, hello. Your skin hardens. Pretty sure there's a joke to be made there. Alright, let's move on. Alright, take your bets. First, second, third, or fourth way. Up, down, left, or right. I'm gonna vote fourth way because that's typically what I get. So I'm pretty sure this game hates me. Let's work our way over here, and you know, there's some arrows. We'll grab those. I will say, great for this area. 100%. Unless those things touch me. Oh, level 26? Hell yeah, boy! Nope, my car finished up. Were you not done charging earlier? Or did you just send me the notification? We can fix that. Boop. Yeah. Let's see, it is fast. Yeah, same attack speed. So 6 to 15, 3 to 12, so it's better there. Same amount of life stolen, and adds a little bit of damage. Yeah, it's just all around better. And 1 more mana per kill. I'm thinking after I finish this stream in a little bit, I'll probably just take the laptop over to my parents' house and start working on things there. Nope. There we go. Reminder sent. Let's see if he still forgets them. Hopefully he doesn't. Because it really sucks putting them in after the fact. Random headache, that's cool. Yeah, honestly, putting points into fire arrow makes that better because it goes from go up to 1040, whereas that puts it up to, oh no, I guess it didn't. Yeah. Alright, well. Points into immolation arrow itself then. That's fine. That's all. So we're not as high of a level as we usually are when we do these runs, because I have to play on players 1 to be able to actually kill stuff. Especially since I rely on mana per kill and not mana leech right now. And it still takes a moment to kill him. Like, it's still not the quickest thing. So we'll do this. Smash players 3. Won't do anything for here, but when we get to the next area, it will. Though I probably should have saved that for, I need to adjust that back before I go to Duriel. Scale mail. Alright, come on. Well, not the first way. Honestly, not better than what he has now. Just fire all of these up there. Clear out whatever's up there. Oh, no, wait. It was the first way. That is so rare for me. Canyon of Magi coming up. With players 3. Potentially Beetles. If we get lucky. Alright, well, he's dead. Everything else up there isn't, but he is. Flame Bang. Isn't it the second one that we've seen? I think it is.
Seekers of the tomb.
No, it actually opened up near me. Circle. 299. Okay.
I need mana.
Oh boy. Yeah, things don't die nearly as quickly on players 3.
I need mana.
Yep, just change that back. I'd like to do players 3, but it's way too dangerous. Not gonna do that. We haven't heard I need mana in a while, and now we're hearing it quite a bit. So.
Not enough mana.
But the Scabbers do give notable more experience than players 3. The Tomb of Tal Rasha. Yeah, that worked well. It's kind of hoping that would. There we go. I'm like, it's kind of hoping you would die. Hey, Death Spade. Don't need it, but hey. Boop, 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 boop. 40 mana after each kill. Yeah, just casually. Wish I had that. My weapon. Danger room. That's right. Walk through the door. I dare you. As for everyone else, do it this way. The Unravelers are super dangerous. Ooh, Grancher. The mummy sarcophagus that we do pretty much nothing to. Ooh. Not bad. All right, so let's do this real quick. We'll hold on to 3. Just do a little bit of inventory management real quick. There. Got some arrows. All right, looks like you were doing your thing, bud. Let's go in the corner and just fire out to the abyss. Fire to the abyss. And the abyss, well, dies. It does not fire back into you, thankfully. If it did, we'd have issues. Damn. Itchy hand. Now, once we have Pierce, that will help a lot. That's level 30. Especially with multi-shot. You need to not exist. Thank you. And Revelers are the bane of my existence because they can, you know, revive everything. Surprised I actually hit something. Why's my finger all of a sudden itch? God. Like super itchy. Rude. Just knocked me through the doorway. Didn't you see I was killing things? How dare you, sir? How'd that work out for you guys? He's very dead. You know you want to try and go through the doorway. It's a good doorway. I've heard great things. Some would say it's the best doorway. I'm sucking on pot. Alright, so here's the real test. Will Duriel kill us? Not what I needed. We gotta hydrate for this. Oh, fix the posture, hydrate, all the things, right? Yeah, we're good. Especially with the more arrows that we stack on him. You even survived. Look at you. Good job, Gulzar. Now, if that was players 3, maybe would have died.
This is not good. Will this
Sure it is.
madness ever end?
It does not, actually.
This is
All right, normal 13 to 40. Well, that's better than that, and it's faster.
Put that to good use. I'll put that to good use.
Yeah, and next level or two, you'll have resistances. So, ooh, that's a nice one to have. Level 9, but
Good evening. How do I know I can trust you? Hmm? That you may be as shifty as that pack.
yeah, Sod takes a lot of water, man.
Greetings. Stay out of trouble. You have done.
Can't watch that right now. Greetings. Jaren tells me that you are holding any button to skip.
Greetings. Welcome.
Now, there's weak enough enemies that I can probably players 3 this and be fine. You now speak to Ormus. Then we get to talk to our favorite person a little bit. The Spooter Forest. There we go. Oh, that is not what I wanted on. Now, I say that as I immediately get Thorned Hulks. There. See, that's what we needed. You little guys. Now we're getting Tyrants. Look at that.
I need mana.
A Jade figurine.
What would this bring from the right buyer?
I like how I start by saying, yeah, there's enemies that are easier to kill in Act 3, as I only get the beefiest of enemies. Come on, game. I know you're just doing this for fun. Or enchanted. There. Perfect.
I need mana.
You know, I just wanted more drops. That's really all I wanted. Back to players 1.
Not enough mana.
Yeah, the game is just laughing at me at this point. It's like, oh, you thought that there were easier enemies in this area. No. It'd probably work more so once I got to the Flare Jungle or something, you know? But, I'm talking about the rentals.
I need mana.
Also, this burns through a lot more arrows this way, too. Literally just Thorned Hulks. Come on, man. I wanted the little dudes. I mean, those give more experience, obviously, but I wanted the small dudes for this. Like the Cloud Stalkers, you know. Things that work really well with multi-shot. Not this. Yeah, I wanted to try and get, you know, better drops happening, but nope. Because not only do you get more experience, you also get a like the drop rate just multiplies as well, which helps a lot, obviously. But no, I can't have that. See, now look, they die quick enough that I get my mana back. Beautiful. However, burning through some arrows. Good news. There's a lot of things dropping. A lot of those things are also arrows. Yay. Nephrin. I know there's socket somewhere I'd put the tier rune in, but I don't, so. Ray Bang. Well, that's probably better than Flame Bang. Get all the bangs. Here, you focus on things near me, and I'll just clear out what's across the pond there. This just takes a bit of time is all. Take it nice and slow. Don't rush. If you rush, you die. So we try not to. I'm very bad at getting impatient, as I'm sure many people will tell you who've watched my streams. But it's fine. Just embrace it in the chaos. Jesus. Okay, hi. Wow, that... Nope, nope, nope. Run. Something's hurting me. Extra strong. Checks out. Golzar. What? My dude. Why are you over there? You're not supposed to be over there. You're supposed to be over here with me. And he'll eventually teleport. There we go. Hey, how's it going, buddy? Nice of you to join us. Yep, nothing good drops. Ooh, a Tal Rune. That's nice to have. I'm wondering if poison damage would be a good idea. Just do a triple Tal Bow or something, or quadruple Tal Bow. But I also need health and mana leech. Can't do that, unfortunately. I'm really trusting that Golzar's not going to let me die as I reply to people. Alright, let's keep it moving. Another jewel. You know, we don't really need the jewels. We've had a distinct lack of, like, any remotely decent drops, though. I guess I'm just used to I'm used to going through things on Players 8 where you just get stupid drops all the time. So the drop rate is notably better. 28. 2 more levels and we'll have Pures, which will help a lot with this. Okay, we're in the Great Marsh. That's not good. So I need to go back. Broadsword. Alright, just keep it moving. We need to go back. Oh, we have... Lovely. Good news, I have maxed lightning res because we have glooms, or whatever they're called here. Yeah, in 2 levels, once we have Pures, we should honestly do a whole lot better, because then we're not only blasting the front row with arrows, we'll be hitting hopefully a bit further back. Entering the Spooder Forest. Alright, take out you, Dire Wolf. That's level 1, 23%. Quarter of the arrows go through. It's not too bad. I didn't find a single, like, exit from the Spooder Forest. That's unusual. God, my nose itches. Let's not do that. On second thought, we just kind of go over here. We're dark. So I was thinking, I think I mentioned it on stream, but I'm gonna start playing Clear Obscure not only on Fridays, because I kind of want to play more of it. I've been enjoying it, and I don't want to limit myself only to Fridays on a game I'm enjoying. Like that, at least. So what I may do, and this next one will probably be the only one where I do it, where I don't do it, is I will save story progression for Fridays, and then do, you know, just kind of explore and do random stuff other days. So other people who want the story can come in on Friday. The reason I say maybe not for the next stream I do, because I stopped at a story point, so... minor detail, you know. I don't know what's over there, but we're gonna shoot it all. Like, it's great that I get good ones, but also kind of sucks at the same time. That's not bad, but... what I should probably do is keep all the small charms that are like 6 poison over 2 seconds or whatever, and toss the rest. Toss those grand charms, obviously, because it's a notable difference. I think I sold a couple, unfortunately. You know, hindsight, should have done it differently. Because those charms just take up too much space. Go, hit them. Thank you. Need to hit the thorn hulks over there. Ooh, Ralvard. What does Relrins do for weapons, anyway? So glad I looked. No, Tal does 75 poison damage. Ah, 5 to 35 damage, okay. Fine, do it that way. Heraldic shield. Heraldic shield, not heraldic. Heraldic shield. Okay, ooh, okay, that could be good. Could be garbage, but could be awesome. Also, I've moved around enough that my shorts have ridden up to a point that's very uncomfortable. I need to fix this. But there are enemies attacking me. Like, why do shorts do this? Oh. There we go. Okay. It sucks. How could this happen to me? Alright, so there is the possibility that the second we step in here, the game crashes again. So what I'm going to do is, before we go into the tunnel, I'm going to go to town and essentially save the game in a way. Because the game does saves whenever you go to town and perform actions sometimes, but not when you're just running around. At least not much. I'm just hoping we don't see a waypoint. Because waypoint means it's the wrong one. It means it's arachnid lair, not spider cavern. Thank you, boy, there. Again, walls are the bane of my existence. We gotta be careful with those, because they block all of my arrows. Gotta take it back. There's nothing. That's unusual. Man, where were these tier runes earlier when I really needed them? Okay, that's, I'm not used to no, cave being here. But okay. I will say one thing that's kind of nice about playing on Players 1 is I can actually see what drops. Players 8, you definitely can't. Crude circlet. Yeah, that is quite crude. At least it's not crass. I mean, if it's a crass circlet, that'd just be terrible. I'm doing a consumer credit card. Yeah, no, I'm not putting money on you. Actually, I probably am soon. Yeah. That way you guys don't lower my limit on me or close my card. Probably when I go to buy the installation for the shed is when I'll do that. All of them. I'll tell you, this is not one of my quicker Act 3s, that's for sure. Sometimes I get lucky and it goes like 20 minutes. This isn't one of them. There's a ring over there. And it's just regular. Nephrune again. Okay, you just really wanted to run in there, huh? I'm over here like right-clicking, it's like, run in? Like, nope. That's actually not what I want you to do. List of things I don't want you to do, run to the giant group of enemies. It's pretty top of the list, actually.
I need mana.
Okay, I'm guessing... Oh yeah, those block everything. Cool. If anyone knows of any, like, good low-level rune words I could use in a bow, by all means let me know. Obviously not that one. Maybe I should look that up in a moment. And I can at least keep an eye out for stuff, you know? I also need to go through my charms and see what I can drop as well for resistances here in a moment. Alright, that stump is screwing me. Okay. Alright, we have the spider cavern, which is what we want. Let me clear all these guys out real quick. Town real quick, do a tiny bit of inventory management.
Back in. Hello.
Yes?
All right, so, oh my God, I need all of the lightning charms I've got. Great. Poison. Okay. Why am I getting so much poison resistance? Jesus. I have no idea. All right, let's do that. That gives us a tiny bit more room. Oh my God, let me read the book. Yeah, they fixed one of the big things that's actually really bad. Yeah, almost had a monster. That's sad. Did I not talk to Mashif? Alright. I did. Dr. Kane. Alright, now let's get our 20 HP. Damn it, I wish you people would just leave me alone. Oh, you're new here, aren't you? I am Alcor the Alchemist. I dabble in potions and other selves. My favorite NPC. Alcor the Alchemist. He dabbles in potions and other selves. Come on. From the ashes of Culé, I have mixed for you a potion. All right, let's see if the game crashes, shall we? Choking dynamite. Oh god, there was too much air in my air. Sir. Yep. That. All right. Since we're here, pseudo loot filter. Miscellaneous. We don't need regulars. Don't need regulars. Okay. Yeah. That's not super surprising, sadly. I found very tech supporty. That's interesting. That's a new one. I mean, that's only what I did for 15 years. So it kind of checks out. We've got to update the mod list since we removed regular potions. That's one less thing to clutter the ground, at least. I only made 73 kilowatt hours today. That's actually not that great. The trees are starting to become an issue because it's wintertime. Yeah, the time when I need power the most is when the trees in my neighbor's yard that I don't own affect me most. Kind of hope someone buys that lot and cuts those trees down for me. Then I should break 100 kilowatt hours a day. Oh, also, we have to get back there. Yay. Boom, boom. Alright. And that's why we did that. So, map is saved. Interesting. Well, now I have to adjust all of these. Damn it. Oh, no, I guess it's close. Yes, I need all those. Because able to drop both of those though, right? It's weird where it saved my inventory. Not gonna question it, we're just gonna go with it. Damn it, I wish you people would just leave me alone. Oh, you're new here. I'm Edgar the Alchemist. I dabble in potions and salves.
Good day.
Good day. Alright. If only we could duplicate that and just give ourselves unlimited life, but we can't. Alright, so what we're going to do is probably crash the game again. Before we even do anything else, we're going to go to Andariel. Andariel. Now remember, potions don't drop here. But it should not be an issue anymore. That sounds like... Oh. Yeah, no, that's Alcor the Alchemist. Also, that was kind of racist of you. Rude. Personally, I think I do a fairly decent Alcor impression. Thank you. Someone's probably gonna come in like, nah, dude, you sound absolutely terrible. Never do that again. And that's fair. You're not wrong, but still. I don't understand about. Wilted armor. Probably not any good, but we're gonna grab it. I went the wrong way. Now we just take this route then. It's nice that we can just fire into the crowd and all goes well. So yeah, we have to get back to that area, which means killing everything in the path. Yay. That's not gonna work. Come on. It's very hard to type with the way that I have my chair set up at the moment. Oh, players 5, they don't die nearly as quick. Whoa. Okay, noted. I honestly thought like they would just melt. I was wrong. All of a sudden, it is an issue. Yeah, this is why we are playing on players 1. Things don't die anymore. I will take that though. It's actually not terrible. That would have been a really good bow earlier. I may mess with the team. I only have 11 fire resistance. And I have no idea where most of my poison resistance is coming from. No clue. Is it stealth? 30 there. Okay, it checks out. Superior spike shield. Far better than those inferior ones you keep finding all around. Look, we're not spike shield supremacists over here. We don't need that kind of rhetoric. You can just tone it down for me, please. No. Oh, net rune. Goodness. You have a few of those, but really wish my level 4 run was not so far away, but nothing I can do about that. Can't reset my map until I go to Nightmare. And by then, I'm not doing normal Andariel runs, so, you know, minor detail. Like, I feel like defensively I should be okay to do this, but we'll see. Ooh, heavy boots. Take those. Okay, that was not a good life choice. Yeah, like they hurt me a little bit, but not much. I'm just gonna come up here and then yeet. And I cleared out pretty much everything on the floor right there. Man, it's just so insane to me to use a character that's so weak. Like I said, like I'm used to, you know, fire druids that players 8 can just slaughter all the way through normal, whereas this character is struggling with players 1. I mean, yes, this is 5, but that's not the point. You get what I'm saying. Like, oh, you gonna start having issues, are we? Could you not? I would appreciate it if you didn't. There's a lot of enemies in here. let's get rid of you. That way I don't have too many of you guys like attacking me. Definitely don't want you living. You're cursed. I don't need to amp damage on me. Okay, what are you? Just champion. Get rid of the Aura Enchanted. Granted, it's just Holy Fire. It's not much of a threat. I'll come up here. Definitely don't want you doing anything.
I can't carry anymore.
Alright, there she is. So we're up there. Let's get rid of this jerk. Of course you are. Back to players 1. Yeah, really nothing good dropped. All right, let's get out of here and go back to Act 3 on players 1. All right, so let's take a look at what we got. We got boots that are damage faster hit recovery. Life. No. 5% mana stolen per hit, which would be awesome, but slow attack speed? No. God. I hate that I have to use so many charms. Also, I'm now a little low on lightning res. Cool. Yep, didn't find a single one, but the map should still exist, and I pretty much know where to go now, so. Really? You didn't save any of my map? What? What is this? Game. You saved my inventory, you saved my quest progression, but map? Nah, we can't do that. What is this? Rude. That's not usually what happens. Alright, 1 level away from Pierce. Alright, so now I just have to hope that it doesn't happen again. That's all. We even went to town to, like, try and prevent that from happening. I need 1 push, though. So I might have teleport charges. Not that I should ever use it. It's a very bad idea for me to do so, but, you know. Alright, let's save Golzar because he's getting surrounded. I could do a triple Talbot. It would give me, what's that, 225 poison damage over 5 seconds or something. So everything I hit, it will eventually die. Pretty quick that way, but I'd prefer not to do that. Alright, let's take a look at some bow rune words, shall we? Oh, that's a very bright screen. On my face. Oh, circlet, hello. I mean, it's not ideal if it doesn't have sockets, but unless it has mana leech, then it might be. Ooh, nice ethereal. Life leech, which is nice, but not needed right now. that to you. That way you have some life leech. Alright, while my mana recovers. Okay, well, obviously, I don't... Shellcomb nav, yeah. No, I need, like, easy to make things. Ort Eldlem, no. Taldol Mal, Ort Eth, Zephyr, okay. 33% enhanced damage, 66 to attack rating, 150 damage, minus 25% target defense, fast run walk, increased attack speed. That wouldn't be bad. I don't have an Ort room yet, but... Alright, sure, quit hitting me. Ice, Amshell Jaw. Yeah, just casually use a Jaw room. Cool. Phoenix, I would love Phoenix. No. And Jaw. Tier Tell Am. Edge. Okay. Level 15 Thorns Aura when equipped. %life leech. 2 to mana after each kill. Because that's tier 1. Alright. I could do that. Fortitude, Elsol, Dole Low. No. Faster cast rate, Deadly Strike, attack rating. Eh. And Wrath. Pull. Wow. Yeah, so maybe an edge bow would be a good idea. That's Tier Tell Am, so just need an Am rune, which I can get soon-ish. I mean, if those Ralph runes keep dropping the way they have been, then definitely soon. Hawkmail cannot be frozen. Honestly, the cannot be frozen is kind of important, so we'll do that. Yeah, I'm a little slower, but honestly, it's fine. It's not like I'm running quickly most of the time anyway. And maybe I can eventually find better boots. And other jokes I say. I think the aim is what gives it the life leech. 75 poison damage over 5 seconds, of course, from the Tal rune. We need to go this way. Oh, look, a tree just blocked all of my arrows. Rude. Two sockets. He's fine, don't worry about him. How are you still alive? You get hit by like 7 friggin' arrows. Low on arrows, so let's stock back up. Ring. Cursed. Yep, let's get rid of you. Surprised it didn't save any of my map, though. That was a long time for it to go without doing so. I do not want those. Thank you, though. Yeah, players 3, players 5, this would not be working at all. And this is gonna be the first time in a very long time that I'm not using Spirit, huh? Weird. Just so used to that being like my primary go-to weapon once I hit level 25, you know? Or can get, you know, Tout the Lord and with the Amber. Where's Act 5? Hey, look, another Tyrion. Yes, please. Always take the tears. Bathroom, take that too. Cannot be frozen. Is going to come in clutch whenever anything gets a little too close. Oh. Oh. I was like, I ran out of mana? That's weird. I got hit by one of those little jerks. That'll do it. Yeah, that's why I keep some of my set points active. It's just in case I find gear something that I can't wear, then I just toss the points in. Each shot takes so much. Jeez. I can't tell if this is the correct one or not. Don't believe it is. No, next one. I couldn't tell if this was the first or second one that spawned in. And apparently it was the first one. So I know I need to go to the second one, just couldn't tell which one it was. We're out of monster. Sad times. He's got the J-bolts. We should be good there. War Scepter, we don't need that. Once the weather like cools down a little bit, because it's still really hot out, I need to take the time and like go through, clean up my shed, my garage, my house, just go through and do like a large organizing. It's just chaos everywhere right now. Though, I mean, right now I also cannot use one of my bathrooms because there are chickens in it. So there's that. Ooh, Teller. October 16th is when they should officially be out of... there goes all my mana. Out of the bathroom. And be in their coop. At the 8 weeks mark. Ithrin, we'll take that, I guess. But they're being really cute. I've been taking them outside a little bit, you know, getting used to, well, outside. I may put them in a small box here after this stream and just take them out, put them where their coop is, let them kind of explore it some, you know. One moment, I believe this call may be the Concrete Company. Alrighty, sorry about that. That was the concrete company calling to A, have me pay for the concrete, and B, confirm that I did still want it tomorrow. So kind of important phone call, I had to take that one. But there goes $2,000 very quickly. Alright, level 30, let's get Pierce going. We still have to be very careful walking around here because it can still crash. When I clicked on it, I'm sure you guys saw me just like, yes! Because it didn't crash on us.
I need mana.
Nope, that's not good. Alright, take the eye. I don't really need any of that. Alright, so let's see if this just backs into the Flare Jungle, which would be nice.
I need mana.
Why? Try to type the word rake and my phone's like, take? Like, nope, that's not what I wanted. You meant take. Nope, promise you it wasn't. I don't want to pile them. Or light belt, whatever it was. Should keep that. Speaking of arrows. Much better. Just a little bit of PS to help the life. I always find it funny, like, during the day, if I'm not streaming, no one calls or texts me. Streaming, all the calls and texts, every time. That's how it works. And unfortunately, because I'm usually trying to coordinate things, I actually have to respond to it. Which I don't like doing on stream, but it is what it is. Just gotta work with it, you know? Yeah, multi-shot just got so much better. We just got the oysters, pretty much what I'm saying. That's all. Okay, you just didn't want to shoot for a bit. That's cool. I can respect that. But would you ever so kindly never do that again and continue shooting? Thanks. Yeah, that's enough. Okay, so let's go up here. Take all of these jerks and hopefully not... Oh, no! Stop! Stop taking my stamina. I may not move much, but when I do, I would like to actually be able to run. Also, I am very scared of that dude's fire breath. It can probably take my whole health in, like, one hit. Yep, this is one of the maps where Great Marsh is not needed. That's nice. Useless marsh. And Gulzar we trust there. Okay, just keep making our way forward. So the next place that we're likely to crash is when we go into the sewers. So hopefully, again, that doesn't happen. But if it does, it does. That's why we're going to try and find a waypoint before we... I don't know why I grabbed that. Before we go in. Though I have to say, I've never seen it crash going in... Have I seen it crash going into the spider cavern? Wrecking lair, wherever it is? I don't think I have. Short battle bow, potentially amazing. Also, high potential for garbage. Even a crossbow, don't want that. Unless that's like 50 IAS, but it's not going to. So, oh, long battle bow. I thought it's short. It doesn't matter. It's better. No. I mean, it's more damage, yes, but... Yeah, slow, not happening. Oh, wow. You too, little guy. Do-wah to you too. Just pepper the whole area with arrows. That's really the best thing we can do. And just not entertain them for any longer than we have to. Winged nightmare. You are my nightmare, don't worry. I haven't seen the Gidbin yet, meaning we're probably not on the right one. Winged, or ghostly. There's Gidbin. Okay, we are on the correct one. Perfect. We take out all this and hit that. Nope. The Gidbin. Right,
This
perfect.
dagger will separate the faithful from the fallen.
Guess I don't really need the Fort of Mana anymore. We'll hold on to it. I don't know if I actually need it anymore. Yeah. If it was like a tenner, then yeah, but not 3. Definitely not that. Be nice if you could see arrows a little bit better, but very hard to see. Like, I think the 20 to mana right now is more important than the 1 to mana after each kill. Only because I have a decent amount at the moment. Courtesy of my help. 2 sockets, 2 tier runes, a little bit on the bow too. Goes a long way. You'd be surprised how much it goes. Alright, let's hope it doesn't crash on us. Don't need that. First place where we can start to get dolls. Oh, you made it through? That's honestly a little surprising. Yeah, there they are. Oh, I'm trying to figure out like why I can progress. Yeah, that'll do it. Didn't need to do that. That was a probably shouldn't have done that. It's fine. Oh, hey, look! A chunk of my health got removed. Here, we'll just do this. Burn the whole area. Carpet bomb it. Okay, I'm trying to reply to things. God. Okay, there's a lot of dolls in here. Oh my God. Make to where they can't even go through. How about that? There. More damage. How about that? Takes a little bit more mana, but it's worth every tiny amount if dolls get nowhere near me. Especially champion dolls. Nope, you guys stay over there. Yep, you guys just do your thing over there. We don't need to be over here. I would really like Golzar to come over here. You know, to take these. There you go, buddy. Here, I have a gift for you. It's fire. It'd be nice if I could, like, target it to explode on Golzar, so that way, you know, he is just walking fire. All dangerous. Don't like it. I found the exit. Wipe out that whole room all at once. That's right, all of you keep running in here. Golzar, get in there. Thank you. That's what I pay you for. To aggro the dolls. watching my health like a hawk right now. Because of those little jerks right there. There's so many of them. I can't just like clear the room effortlessly because of all the walls and shit in here. All the little pylons. That's not what I meant to do. 10% increased attack speed actually wouldn't be terrible. Except we already have it, so it's fine. Because we have Blood Fist. Which actually helps quite a bit, believe it or not. Hey, another Tyrion. Wherever you hit, just slaughter it. See, when I can just go in and clear a whole room, it works really well, but doesn't like to happen. And the dolls are terrifying. Every time. It's okay, I didn't hit F3 or anything. Level 31. Voice. If I could hit them, that'd be great. Honestly, surprised it's not doing more damage to me than it is.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, I figured. Surprised it's weaker, but open wounds, such all that fun stuff, so. Nope, that's not what I want you to do. Don't just run in, please. Alright, let's see if we can clear the room. Thank you. Drop that, because we don't need it. I swear, this place loves giving me just the largest maps I can think of. Alright. Well, that one should clear out fairly easily. I can get in there, clear it out even easier. So I'm shooting into the wall at the moment, which is not ideal. Alright, this should be the exit right here. And now, shouldn't be too hard going through here. See, that's fine. We can deal with that. I'm out of stamina. Huh. Unexpected. I would like to have more arrows, but... Oh, that wasn't it. Alright, I went the wrong way. Very well. Give myself 50 more HP. Not a bad idea. Is it this way? Let's find out. No chest yet. See, we can work with that. Much more so than that. So if we could get a few more of those, I'd be pretty happy. Alright, stamina's recovered. Does seem like we're losing stamina quicker all of a sudden. That's weird. Or maybe I'm just not killing enough stuff that it's actually now becoming a notable thing. Ooh, rare ring. Take that. Thank you. Now, is it good? That's the real question. It's not really. There's like 4.
I'll put that to good use.
It's better than that, but that's a pretty low bar there. All right, let's get out of here and go up to the bazaar. Good news is there's not a whole lot to try and kill us along the way. Isn't that right, Is? He's ignoring me. He doesn't love me anymore. I'll see how it is. Of course, all of them are still alive because I didn't go this way. Which means dolls. Always dolls. And there's my accidental town portal. Checks out. Yeah, like super long map. Why? Okay, we don't need any potions. Plenty down here. Mostly potions. Not much else. Another example of just like a unnecessary map section. Yeah, we'll take it. Oh, also, I no longer have my crazy poison resistance because I'm not wearing stealth anymore. Yeah, that checks out, actually. No. Hopefully we'll be fine. Valve rune up there. Definitely take that. If we find enough Valve runes, we can make a, soul rune or a Thul rune or an Am rune. It takes a lot, but it's doable. Actually, you know what? I'll hold on to that for now. Hi, everyone. Let's kill you all. There we go. Before you do the same to me. And there's a lot of unique bows that would be really good. I just have not managed to get any of them. Surprise! I have most of them in my stash. Of course I do. That doesn't help me now. Ow! What hit me? It did 90 damage. Jeez, is it you? should all be dead now. There. Okay, that's not what I needed to have happen. I wanted to go up and you went down. That's how we die. Champion Slime Prince. I'll take your word for it, game. Let's get rid of everything over there, because there's some dangerous things. Sackable runes is really nice right about now. Yep, that's what I figured. I let them hit me with fire knowing it was going to do a ton of damage. I just wanted to see how much it would actually do. The answer was yes. Enough that I should not let it happen again. But nothing to fear. We're already back at full health, so we are good there. We should just about be at the bazaar, it looks like. I would assume right through here. But we'll see if I'm right. Nope, get rid of you. I'll try and take that. Just, I don't know what's up there, but there are things, so get rid of them. That's all I know. Things that need to not exist anymore. It's so hard not to pick up garbage as you walk around. Just gonna put that out there. Yeah, I'll take it. It's not often I get that waypoint. The fact that we're getting so much mana back tells you just how much stuff is dying so quickly. Thankfully. Because if it wasn't, we'd probably be in trouble. I mean, you saw just even Act 1 Catacombs at Players 5, I was struggling. So... see, why can't we find something like that? But, you know, a bow. And for bow skills. I swear that the game is trying to have me kill myself by going into crowds of enemies. Multiple times now, it's like, walk forward into the thing that will definitely kill you if you touch it wrong. If it looks at you in the wrong direction, will you die? Yes. Let's go towards it. No. Stay away from it. Okay, we should not need anything over there, but he's very insistent on fighting all that, so I guess we'll let him. He'll eventually get teleported. Which just have to wait for it to happen and not die in the meantime. That's all. There it is. See? Teleport. Beautiful. I don't think Andariel, Mephisto will be that bad for us. Assuming we get to him, and not die in the process. So we still have to get through the sewers. And the sewers have dolls. Our favorite. That sounds like another rune dropped over there. And I can't see what it is if one did drop. So that's a jewel, obviously. Come on. Keep it moving. They're definitely burning through some arrows, that's for sure. You ever heard us keep a couple thousand on hand at any given moment? This flare jungle is massive. Jesus. Rust Thorn. Just die. $32. Please shoot. A lot of times I don't notice it's not shooting is the worst part. Something dropped over there. Charm, maybe? Yep, large charm. I like how there's one like right in front of me and it just was not getting hit at all. Real wizard. Alright, large charm. Running out of space, right? Yeah. Once we're at a decent spot, I'll go through all the charms and such I've picked up. Maybe now. Nope. I'm gonna keep, I want at least the 25. Oh. Very well. We've run out. That's what happens when we don't utilize Deckard Cain enough, huh? Can we please get to the bazaar soon? It just keeps going. There we go. Finally. Never been so happy to see Thrashers and Stormtree. Welcome to Kirast. Alright, now we need to find a waypoint at some point. Another War Scepter, huh? You know what, we'll just go to town now. You have done well. Alright, give me one quick moment for a restroom break. BRB. Alright, we're back. Let's buy all those. Perfect. Alright, welcome back, Iz. You being a good boy? Sure you are. You're always a good boy, right? Like, I really need to get rid of most of these charms, but it's hard. Okay. Like, I don't do very much damage, and those are my damage right now, you know? You're still alive, huh? I would have thought shooting you with an arrow or two would have, you know, killed you, but what do I know? Alright, just fire a volley of arrows everywhere. There's nothing accurate about what I do here. It's just spray and pray, baby. And for the most part, it actually works pretty well. Game really wanted me to see that ring. It was like, look, dog, you need to see this thing. Look at this light tower. It totally need to come check it out. It's just a magic ring. We don't need it. Oh, hey, we got the waypoint too. That's nice. All right, now we need to find the entrance to the Curious Bazaar. Over here, maybe? Be nice if it is, but we're probably gonna have to go back. Only nice thing is it's pretty much a straight shot, so you just volley of arrows down there, and then you're good. Most things die. Down the hallway. Yeah. Let's see, 4:30. Yeah, we should be able to, assuming no issues with crashing, should be able to get through Act 3 before I have to go. So it is a much slower pace than some of the other characters I've done, but that's fine. At least it's still able to do large clearings, you know. A melee character. Now the one that surprised me was when I did the rabies druid, and it was terrible. Because rabies was actually killing things before it could spread, which was not something I anticipated happening. I also thought it still spread even after things died, but I was wrong, obviously. Pierce helps so much with this. Just rips through the crowd. That's the way it should be. Hey, Macleth, how's it going? Probably due to a bit of the overliving due to the density. That too. Another Rel rune. Still don't know why they go so crazy for the Rels there. They do. Tier rune, thank you. 68 lightning res. We should be fine, all things considered. Drain stamina. I would like you to not do that. I already don't have much as it is. You're just bringing them all over here. I was trying to do things, sir. Trying to identify my stuff. Go away. Definitely not. I trust that you've got this, Golzar. Jesus. Okay, hi, everyone. Look, this is not communal time to attack me. We're trying to find the sewers because apparently the Amazon needs a bath. Also, if you bathe in the sewers, you're disgusting. Just saying. I feel like it would have an opposite effect of what you're aiming for there. But I think a Plague Zon, Plague Jab Zon would probably do well. Of course, Lightning Fury would do well. I think a Poison and Bone Necro probably would do decent. Trap Send should do awesome. You know, just lots of potions, obviously. Lots of potions. Until you get an Insight Staff, and even then, you still might need more potions. Right, let's get rid of all of you before I go in here. We're just going to hope that we don't A, die to dolls, and B, crash the game. Because this is a very common crash point. Well, the game didn't immediately crash, so that's promising. You know, I'd much prefer you to stay near me. Ideally, because of those. I will never not be scared of these things. Undead Soul Killer. Yeah, name checks out. Yeah, don't want to get swarmed by you guys. Thanks. Corpse Explosion Necro. That is on the list. I don't know if it'll be the next one or not. I think the next one might be the Trap Sin, but it's on the list of ones to try. Like, I imagine it would go fairly well, but it could also very quickly die. So I'll have to do like Corpse Explosion with something else. Probably Teeth, you know. That way I can clear out large amounts of enemies at once. And then Corpse Explode them. And just chain reaction it all the way through. Nephrune will take that. That looks like it was a brief hiccup, not a very long one. For whatever reason, each morning when I wake up, my internet has been extremely slow, and it's an issue. So hoping that it will stop having that issue soon. When my brother comes down again in October, he's gonna bring the Starling Antenna. We're gonna try that out. See if maybe that will do better, or see if I can do WAN aggregation to have better internet. You know, try different things. Try all the options, you know? Yeah. Poor Golzar. He's having issues over there. Alright, let's get rid of you. Yeah, Corpus Explosion Necro, Trap Sin. Really, most sorceresses, but they may have to get too close and may not do well. I don't know. But Mana After Kill will definitely be in their future, for sure. Hammerden would do alright, but high chance of death as well. I'd like to get out of here. What else? Barbarian is just a no-go. Like, that's never going to happen for me. I'm just not a fan of barbarians in general, so it'd be a double failure. True, you just have to be able to get the skeletons for it. So I need somebody to do that, which would be, you know, obviously my mercenary. There's also a permanent revive mod, so that way whenever you use revive, things don't disappear after, what, 30 seconds or something dumb? They just last forever, or until they die. That'd make it more fun to do a, you know, a huge crowd. Let's get rid of the Herodrum Ancients, because they are annoying and an issue. Oh look, dolls! Who'da thunk it? Oh, that's a lot of Herodrum Ancients. This isn't where I need to go, but we'll just clear this area out. Just be safe.
I need mana.
Don't say those words. Kill things. Get mana. I don't think it worked. Ooh, okay. Hey, we found it.
Not enough
And now we can get out of here. I expect the Corpus Explosion Necro to be a pretty slow one as well, because, like, bosses. Bosses will take a while. Now let's get out of here. I mean, that's a that's also a vanilla issue. Like, that's not just an issue to this mod. So, vanilla, you can get around it, you know, with a Skelly army, usually. Or if you, you know, go Bone Spirit, then you have Bone Spirit to help you out. Alright, let's make our way to Travancore now. All the Thrashers and the Hell Swarms and everything else. And the Zealots and whoever else you guys are called. At least we can fight them from a distance. That's honestly the biggest like boon for the Amazon. Distance. Or Thorns, boss deal 5 times damage, summons Iron Maiden, and or Thorn speeds up boss feeling. That's a good idea. I didn't think about that one. I don't usually think about how to deal damage when getting hit. Like, usually I go more glass cannon, like kill it before it kills me is my default. Rude. Probably grab some more arrows just to be safe. And we're not having good amulet and ring drop rates for the rares yet. It does get better in Nightmare, but we have to, you know, get there. Hey, since you guys want a crowd right there, how about you take some arrows? Thanks. Oh, that is a lot of you. There's a reason that none of my characters have beat hell yet. Just saying. I really thought that the true Bowadin was going to be the one to make it, but he got shot in the face by an arrow and died. Yeah, amazing how an arrow to the face kills you. Something about that. Eh. I hate that it doesn't have any resistances, but we're gonna use those. Let's not go that way. Oh no, you are perfectly fine. I always appreciate when people are chatting. Makes things better. And plus, it's always nice to see another perspective for, you know, for a game that I'd be lying if I didn't say that I kind of have a one-track mind when I play this, so seeing other people's perspectives is always fun. Alright, Neff and F, let's go. See if that bow is any good once I'm safe. That is not right now. Only you had double leech. That's the main thing I need right now. Double leech. Life and mana. I get one or the other, but not both. That's why we need both. For when I don't kill them. Like, my default go-to character is Druid. So I've been trying to, like, force myself to branch out and do other characters more. Hence the Bowadin, hence Amazon, you know. I like Trap Sense. I just hate that they don't get mana on kill. Really wish they did. Now, if there was a mod for that, you know full well I'd have that installed immediately. I heard a ring drop. Okay, just I had to make sure it wasn't very unique. Because those I care about. Hello, everyone. Run away. But I think if I did a Plague Javelin build, like, that could actually do really well. Because that does spread, if I remember correctly. Which I guess I could just look at the skill I am playing in Amazon. Once I'm not about to die, that is. There we go. Perfect. I think we're safe. Poison Jeff. So, yeah. Damn it. Man, did you just pull everyone to me? I'm trying to read things. Stop that. Enhance your javelin will release expanding clouds of poison upon impact. So, does it keep spreading? Of course, Lightning Strike. No, Lightning Fury, of course, would be wonderful. So as it goes through, it releases a cloud for each one it goes through, right? The downside is I would be going through so many I'd be going back to town constantly to replenish my javelins. Because unlike arrows, I can't just pick them up. However, I'm pretty sure there's a mod for that. So if that's the case, I can install that and then not have to worry about it. Because it's not like it hurts gameplay to have infinite quantity of javelins, arrows, keys, whatever, you know. It just makes sure to where you don't have to keep going back to town. Let's get rid of you. I do think that a Lightning Fury Zon would probably do just amazing. Just having it spread across the whole map. Golzar is just going to town over there. He does not care what's going on with me. He's like, nah, I got this guy over here. This one dude, we doing this. Ran out of mana. That's not good. Yep, so we're running to the issue of things are not dying quick enough. Which is why we need Mana Leech. The thing we have not gone yet. Let's grab some arrows just to be safe. You know, honestly, he's doing fine. I regret my life choices. Shit. That's it. Ah! Damn it. I was really thinking that I could run up through, and then I just got overwhelmed. F, yep. Press F to pay respects. So I think I do want to do a third one where I actually utilize some of the items in my inventory. So hang on, let me come out here. Do I have a character that's alive? Yes. The wolf, 3 wolf moon shirt. There we go. Because if I use things like Hellclap, that's not too great, but bad example. Blast Bark. Okay. I have a Witch Wild, fires magic arrows. We have Rogue's Bow. And then on this tab, we have Ravenclaw, fires explosive arrows. And then we have all the Saigons, bunch of all that stuff. I need to organize all those at some point. A lot of martial arts ones I found. But I'm thinking I'll do one more Amazon and just use items I've collected. Does any of this stuff have Mana Seal? Anything I have? Hold on. I could use a Grey Form for Life Leech early on. That'd be nice. Of course, we have more Blood Fist. Go over here. No, nothing really good there. Found some nice javelins at some point. Nothing really good there. I honestly don't have that much good stuff. Though I could use the Insight Staff on the Mercenary. Wouldn't hurt. Snake Cord, Replenish Life 5. That's not bad. But no, I'm not seeing anything that gives me Mana Leech. 6 mana after each kill. One to all skills, so that's not terrible, but 3 tiers. Ah, yes, Gorefoot. 2% mana stolen per hit. Do I have a non-ethereal pair there? I don't. But that would give me at least some Mana Leech. Man, I'm a little upset about that. Alright. Yeah. It was just a matter of time before I messed up. That's it. I get impatient and then I die. That's usually what happens. So I'll have to think of a way to not die so much. But on that note, that is where we're going to call it quits. So as always, if you guys like the content I'm putting out, make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to stay up to date with all new content that comes out. And until next time, thanks so much for tuning in. Take care.